cream this way. Let's go. Hey, what's up guys, it's Carolina here. Today is May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, and I just made it to my hotel. I had to leave my friend, so I'm gonna spend the next 2 nights here in Miami, and this is my hotel suite. Let's see what it looks like. I got an upgrade for like a really good price to one of the junior suites here at the Kimpton Epic Hotel in Miami. And while you can tell that the hotel is not very new, the suite still looks pretty nice, so let me just show you. We got a nice couch over here, a table here in the middle, and of course this is the 24th floor. The windows are not very clean, unfortunately, but it rained just the other day, so it's Miami. And we got a nice view of downtown, and then over here, of course, we got a television, the mini bar and stuff, nice big king bed, a desk with window view, which I love, and over here another little couch and a balcony. Now the only downside of this room, it's a smoking room. I can smell the smoke, and let me tell you, I don't like the smell, so I'm thinking I'm just gonna pour or spray a little bit of perfume. So my plan for the next couple days is to just chill a little bit, get a bunch of videos done for you guys, and I'm going to the ice cream museum today. I'm excited. I'll be vlogging that from there, and tomorrow I'll be doing an interview for my podcast with Sebastian Rusk. I'm sorry, Sebastian, I don't know how to pronounce your name, who is a really cool guy that I got to meet a couple years ago at Traffic and Conversion Summit. He was the MC of the event, and I had been following him on social media for years already, but that was the first time we got to meet. And he lives in the area, so we'll be hanging out tomorrow and doing an interview and just catching up. As always, I'll do my best to share some cool insights with you guys in this video. I actually have some really cool stuff that I want to talk about from the conference, from the NCA and NIC conference that I attended the other day. I will make a video especially for that, to share with you guys my biggest takeaways so that you can implement them in your life and business. For now, I'm going to unpack a little bit and see you later. What's up guys? So I spent the last couple of hours setting up my new drone, and I have to tell you, I have no idea what I'm doing. I do think one thing, I set up everything correctly, I followed all the steps, everything is assembled already, and I was able to connect my phone to the controller, and I was able to see the camera on my phone, but I wasn't able to fly, and I think the reason is because of safety precautions. They don't let you fly indoors, I guess, which sucks because I am not going to risk it. I'm not going to go outside in Miami without a license, without knowing the local regulations, etc, etc, etc. So I guess I'll have to wait until I'm back home to be able to test it out and show you guys. Either way, I made a video unboxing everything, and from a newbie perspective, so I think you guys will enjoy that video if you're also newbie in the drone world. And I think I will complement that video with the first flight as soon as I'm able to do the first flight. Of course, we will see. Anyway, the clock is ticking and I have to get going so I can get to the ice cream museum. So I will see you guys from there. Whoop! Here we are, guys. Let's see what the big fuss is all about.
Is it everybody's first time here?
Yeah.
Are we excited? Woo! Yes, we are. Sweet. Have fun.
Thank you. I had no idea about that. This is totally weird. I don't know if I want to do that. Okay, I'll try it. Oh, this is super weird. This is so weird. Wow, this is deeper than I thought. I'm feeling trapped right now. Weirdest thing so far. Feels really weird in my feet. That was interesting. Ice cream this way. Let's go. The ice cream was okay, but nothing amazing. Chocolate ice cream with some cream on top was okay. to the last floor of the building. I think this whole thing is a little bit overrated. It's my honest opinion. Even for kids, they are giving more ice cream. I don't know if I want more ice cream. Okay, I'll have more ice cream. Good thing I didn't have lunch today. Okay guys, we have reached the end of the quote-unquote museum of ice cream. I was expecting a lot more. This would hardly qualify as a museum. Now the view, my friends, from up here, I think that's where I'm going to go. That's where I'm going to go next, and perhaps shoot some videos there at the beach. Now, for what I saw on the website, it's only going to be in Miami until May 13th or something like that, this ice cream museum thing. So if you want to check it out in your city, maybe you can check their website. I think it's museumoficecream.com or something like that. Make sure you check out where they are going next. If you want to see it in Miami, like I said, only until May 13th. And it's very likely that you will be watching this vlog when they're gone. That's right. That's how we roll. Anyway, again, my final thoughts. I was expecting a lot more. I was expecting to learn a little bit more about the history of ice cream. There were like a few informative parts at the very beginning of the thing, but after that it wasn't that much. You didn't get to even have that much ice cream. And the 3 ice creams that I had, actually my favorite thing was the banana covered in chocolate. That was probably the best thing. But if you have kids, I'm sure they will enjoy it. So if you have kids, by all means, sure, you can come over here. If you're just an adult like me, you can get better ice cream at some other places at a much cheaper price. Alright guys, I'm gonna go to the beach now. Okay guys, I made it to Miami Beach, and I wish I was wearing shorts today. The water looks nice, although I don't know, I don't think I would bathe here. I don't know, I feel like it must be not very clean. You know, from all the ships and cruise ships and stuff. It's a little bit windy, so I hope you guys can hear me well. Now I'm sure that you are sitting here, you're watching this video, there's a big chance you follow other people, other entrepreneurs, other people who travel, and there's a chance that you're wondering, how can I do this? When can I do this? The answer to that is you just start, and you just figure it out on the way. Of course, it's always nice to have a strategy, it's always nice to have a roadmap, it's always nice to have a plan, but sometimes in life there are certain things that you just have to go and do. Because how many of you are afraid of failure, and that fear of failure is what's keeping you from living the life you deserve? And I want to tell you something, it doesn't matter how talented you are or how not talented you are. What really matters at the end of the day is how much action you take. Because you can have somebody with extreme talent and intelligence, and they're just trying to get everything perfect, and because they are striving for perfection, they never get it done, they never make any progress. One of my favorite quotes from Tony Robbins, actually I have tens of, or dozens I would say, of favorite Tony Robbins quotes. But one that really hits home for me is progress equals happiness. If you're making progress, even if it's just 1% every day, just 1%, just one little tiny step every day towards your dream life, you have a reason to feel happiness. You have a reason to feel happy. If you don't make progress, there is no such thing as being stable. Actually, what happens is you don't hit a plateau, you don't stay like this. If you're not growing, you're dying. You know this. If you're not growing, you're dying. Your business is dying, you are dying. Make every minute count. And seriously, here's another quote for you. Perfection is the lowest standard. What's up guys, so I'm now at Lincoln Road, which is a very trendy shopping area here in Miami. I guess this is still Miami Beach. I'm not sure what part of Miami this is considered, but I was here the other day and I decided, let's just walk for a while. And I just ran into these people over here who have a Go Vegan campaign going on. They have these V for Vendetta masks, and they're holding a screen showing some animal cruelty. So it's like a, you know, stop cruelty campaign sort of thing. Which, by the way, I really support. I'm not sure how effective that is, though. You know, just standing on the street with those masks and the videos playing with the animal cruelty. I think if you really want to create change, you need to really educate people. And I think some of them are having conversations with people besides showing them the videos right there. And I think that's how you can create lasting change, by leading with example, which they probably are. They're probably all vegan, of course. but also by educating people and having conversations and really sharing the real impact of eating animals, which is not just from the health perspective or the animal cruelty perspective, but it also has a lot to do with the survival of the planet. It has a lot to do with pollution. It has a lot to do with some things that are so much bigger than ourselves and our choices. So I fully support it, and it's cool to see people that believe in their cause and want to show it to the world and make an impact. I think that's what it's all about. They are good. They're really good. Hey, what's up guys? It's Carolina here. Today is May 5th.